Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to Annie's Review Time. And today we are reviewing Katy Perry and her problematic behind. So, what would be so problematic about Katy Perry? Well, I'll tell you. She's racist and a predator, and she can't sing live. And she has no stage presence. So let's discuss. Katy Perry. She's made such classic hits as Teenage Dream, California Girls, Firework, Roar, Dark Horse. And that's she's had a pretty successful music career, but then she stopped making music after Prism, and she stopped, and then she did Witness. If I could probably make a whole separate video on Witness because of how there's no words for it. No words. But yeah, so, something that, I feel like got people upset with Katy Perry was her long-standing feud with Taylor Swift, and honestly, I can understand why, because when I heard the full story, I heard the story when I was watching Katy Perry's Carpool Karaoke with James Corden, and she was like, she asked me for my backup dancers because I wasn't going on tour anytime soon. And then I decided I'm going to go, and then I gave them to her. And then I decided I'm going to go on tour. And then I asked my backup dancers if they wanted to come back. And they came back. She started it, so she's going to have to end it. Are you too? She started it. You took the backup dancers in the middle of the tour. And people are like, Taylor needs to grow up. I'd feel sabotaged as well, but that's not... The feud is over, so I'm gonna... Nothing was done to me, so I'm not gonna speak on it, even though I have my own opinions. The feud is over, the rivalry is done, so we're just putting that behind us. We're just leaving it in the past. And so now the thing is, she can't sing live. And people were like, oh my gosh, Katy's vocals, they're so amazing. And I thought because she was like a church singer that she would be good. She's not, though. I watched the first performance in her Prism World Tour, and then I watched the last performance in her Prism World Tour. There was no difference in quality, and that's not a good thing because her last performance was just as bad as her first. Well, her first performance was just as bad as her last one. The first one wasn't good. She was breathy. She has no breath control. And then I watched her Super Bowl performance. Once again, no breath control, no stage presence. She's just not a good live performer. And honestly, I can accept not being a good live performer. I like Selena Gomez, but it's because she seems like a decent person. But Katy, girl. So she has, what is it? She was doing, I think for the first performance, I think it was Roar. And in the middle of the performance, she just starts jumping rope. She starts the choreo. The backup dancers, they all start jumping with light up jump ropes, and her hair extensions are all light up jump ropes too. And she's just jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. What is this, a JoJo Siwa concert? This is Katy Perry. I did not pay my money so I can see you do a cardio workout. What are you doing? This is a waste of time. Why? It's so corny. It's different if this is like if your audience or your target demographic is children. But no, your target demographic, I feel like, is adults. But she starts jumping with a light up jump rope like a loser. And her vocals aren't even good. Girl, if you cannot sing while you're just walking around, then what makes you think you'll be able to sing after you start jump roping? If Beyonce did, imagine if Beyonce did that. Imagine, I saw one of Beyonce's concerts on YouTube. Imagine if she did that. People would not let her live that down. I didn't even Beyonce has good breath control. That is something, I feel like that's why people think she's a great vocalist. I don't think Beyonce is a great vocalist. I think she's pretty, she has, good vocals for, some of her songs, like Halo. She has good vocals on that. But I don't think she, has great vocals. I think people with great vocals like Christina Aguilera, Mariah Carey, even, Ariana Grande, Demi Lovato. Beyonce is not one of the greats when it comes to vocals. But Beyonce has really good technique and breath control. Katy Perry cannot relate. Imagine if Beyonce did that. Imagine. Y'all would not let her live that down. It would be terrible. Twitter would be coming for her. Imagine if Taylor Swift did that. Oh my gosh, do you know what would happen? People would be like, oh my gosh, did you see Taylor Swift jumping rope? Katy Perry does it. Oh my gosh, icon, legend. Her fans, what is she even doing? What even was that? She's just doing what? Oh my gosh. But there was that. And so then Katy, in her last performance, she had really weird costumes too. I didn't like it. My mom did when I was watching, because I watched it with her, and she said she liked her dress for Firework. I think it was Firework. I think it was Firework. I think that was the last performance she did. I think that was the performance for it, because it had, yeah. I think something that was cool was when the prism opened at the beginning with her inside of it, and then at the end it closed with her inside of it. I think that was the best part of the concert. I've never seen any other Katy Perry world tours or stadium tours, but I did see her at the Super Bowl. Wasn't a fan. It was not good at all. Missy Elliott came out. She rocked the show. But Katy Perry has zero stage presence. I've seen fans jump on stage and have better stage presence than her, and she's been doing it for over 10 years. Girl. Nonsense. So there was that, and then I also called her a racist and a predator. Do y'all and a cultural appropriator. Let's not. I think that ties in with the racism. So do y'all remember? I was talking about the Prison World Tour earlier, and so she had this song, Dark Horse. Like I said, it was a hit. But, at least I think it was a hit. I like the song. It's pretty good. But, when she was performing it on the Prism World Tour, she had costumes for her backup dancers. Sounds harmless, right? The backup dancers were wrapped up like mummies, because in the video she has this Egyptian thing. like an Egyptian kind of like aesthetic or whatever. Harmless, once again. But the backup dancers also had giant butt pads on and like things on their chest to make it look bigger, giant hoop earrings, and large lips drawn on. I think they were also wearing Jordans. People are like, she's taking a stand against plastic surgery. Katy Perry, we do not need you to take a stand against plastic surgery. Nobody needs to take a stand against plastic surgery. And people are also like, oh, she's promoting body positivity. Would you rather have anorexic people up there? First of all, it's not either you have a curvy person or you're flat out anorexic. That's not how it works. And then, second, that's not body positivity because those are obviously not those women's real bodies. Like, she's like, it's obviously the proportions on these women. It was like they would have back problems if they actually had those proportions. It was obvious that those were not the real the way those women really looked. And then what was my second? Blackface. She didn't do blackface herself, but she has a fashion line or something, and so she had these shoes. I think they were heels, and they're like matte black, and then they have like the eyes and these thick lips. Once again, have you ever seen Mr. Popo if you've ever seen Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, you know who I'm talking about. Mr. Popo, why did her shoes look like Mr. Popo? And Mr. Popo has been called out by people for saying that he's racist. So her shoes should have the same treatment. This was at the same time as that, like, if you remember the Gucci, like, Prada fiasco, everyone was like, Gucci and Prada, they're racist, you need to stop supporting them. T.I. is like, throw away all your Gucci stuff, which is nonsense. We're not all rich, so we can't just throw it away. But he's like, don't wear it, don't support them, don't buy anything from them. And you know who was also in the scandal? Katy Perry. But everyone just forgot about her the next day. And people do not imagine the outrage if that was Taylor Swift, if that was Lady Gaga, or any other white singer. Imagine. Why is it when it's Katy Perry, everything just gets swept under the rug? Imagine that was Miley Cyrus. Oh my gosh. Because people already call Miley Cyrus a cultural appropriator, and honestly, I understand. But imagine if she dared come out with blackface shoes. If she dared, if the thought even crossed her mind, forget about it. Then people don't care about racism. People really do not, because we cancel people. Oh, where was cancel culture then? Where was cancel culture when Katy Perry was making blackface shoes? Because this was at least this was like 2019 maybe. This was 2019. Where was cancel culture then? Like, people do not care about racism because we cancel people over stupid things. Billie Eilish being canceled because she wore like a bikini to a pool or something. Canceled. She also called Lady Gaga's meat dress. She said ew. Canceled. She said rappers exaggerate in their songs. Canceled. But when Katy Perry's doing something racist, where's Stan Twitter at? Where's hashtag Katy Perry's over party? Where is it? Because I don't see it. I don't hear about it. I don't see this nonsense going on. People still support her, and it's messed up. And then because people don't care about racism, like, they care more about predatory behavior, and honestly, both are equally bad. The people not caring about racism is a completely different argument, though. But she's a predator. On American Idol, I saw it with my own 2 eyeballs. She kissed this guy without consent because I don't know why she asked him this. She was like, have you ever been kissed or something? And so he's like, no, I'm saving it for the right person. And so when he's like going to shake all the judges' hands, she grabs his shirt and kisses him.
Actually, I looked it up, and it turned out that she had pretended like she was like leaning in for a kiss on the cheek, but then she switched and gave him a kiss on the lips. But my point still remains.
Where was the consent, Katy? When did he say, you, Katy, you're the right person? Because if he did, he would have been labeled a creep. If he told Katy Perry that he's been waiting all his life for her to kiss him, he would have looked creepy. People would have been like, ew, get a life, you loser. People wouldn't have been like, oh my gosh, it's so sweet, because he's a grown man. But Katy Perry grabs his shirt and kisses him, and Lionel Richie's over here clapping like an idiot. Foolishness, clownery, like, and where was cancel culture? Where was it? People were always complaining, cancel culture is so toxic. Cancel culture just can't. Why can't people just make mistakes and learn from them? People always complain about cancel culture, but I don't see it when it really matters. I see it for dumb nonsense. Like, she has four like accusations. I just told you about the first one. The second one, she grabbed Shawn Mendes' butt at a award show. Did he ask you to do that, Katy? Because if Shawn Mendes grabbed her butt, canceled, prison time, OMG, Shawn Mendes, you terrible person. And I'm not saying he should have done the same thing, but she just shouldn't have done it, period. There should have been no butt touching. Like, keep your hands to yourself, Katy, you have a problem. The third one was, I'm sorry. The third one was the guy from the Teenage Dream music video. I believe his name is Josh Kloss. He said he was at a party with her, and he hugged her, and then he turned around to introduce her to his friend, and she took his sweatpants and pulled them took his sweatpants and his underwear and pulled them all the way down, exposing his private area to her friends, to everyone in the... And the Katy Perry stans attack him. They're like, oh, you just want clout. You're just clout chasing. It was on the 10th anniversary of the Teenage Dream music video, and he was like, I was just gonna do a cover of it on guitar. And he's like, but you know what? No, I'm gonna speak out against it. Good for you, because then that same week, another person comes forward and is like, I was at a party with, I believe it was like a Russian interviewer, and she's like, I was at a party with Katy. She got drunk. She was making unwanted flirtations against me, and then tried to kiss me. You know what that's called, Katy? Harassment. And then she does the same thing to other people at the party. 4 counts. 4 counts. This is illegal activity. Why is no one calling her out? Why is no one doing anything? Why isn't she canceled? Why is she still being allowed to release music? Why are people still supporting her? Never Worn White is trash. She should have just been canceled for releasing bad music. Ugh. ugh. Why is nobody doing anything? I've never seen a video saying, Katy Perry, predator. Katy Perry, racist. I had to dig deep for this stuff. I had to really look to find all of these things because I knew about the American Idol thing, and I knew about the Teenage Dream thing, and I knew about the blackface shoes. Did I know about the Prism World Tour Dark Horse costumes? No, I didn't. Did I know about the Russian interviewer? No, I didn't. Did I know about her grabbing Shawn Mendes' butt? No, I didn't. Why is it so deep? Why is no one talking about it? Why isn't she canceled? Why is she's about to release an album? But that's it for Katy Perry. That's it for this video anyways. You guys like what you see, comment, like, share, subscribe. Is there a fifth one? I don't know. I think it's comment, like, share, subscribe. Ridiculous. I'm actually upset about this. You check out my most recent video will probably be somewhere on the screen. Y'all can check that out. And yeah, that's it for this week's video. See you guys next time. Bye.